blindfolded Christian priests doing flow yoga in order to cope with the corona situation? Yes, why not? It is prayer and it is pratyahara, withdrawing from my senses. As Isaiah writes, I will lead the blind by a way they do not know. I will guide them in paths they do not know. I will make darkness into light before them and rugged places into plains. These things I will do for them, and I will not leave them abandoned or undone. Now rise to mountain, salute the sun, arms up, forward fold. Hands in the ground, look forward, jump back, plank, push down. Up dog, lead with your heart. Down dog, lead with your tail. Breathe, correct if needed. Heels in the ground, shoulder blades melting down your back. Spread fingers and toes, straight arms, navel in and up. Breathe. Now bend your knees, breathe in, jump to standing forward fold. Roll up your spine to upward salute, tail tucked. Shoulders down and navel in. Now clasp your hands, forward fold. Hinge from your hips, straight back, micro bend in your knees. Look up, jump back to plank, push down. Toes and hands touch the ground, navel in, straight back, up dog. Heart leads the way, push back to down dog. Correct as you find applicable, walk your dog. Shoulders melting down your back, a relaxed neck, tail seeking skywards. Breathe. Now prepare and bend your knees and an inhale. Jump to forward fold. Micro bend in your knees. Roll up your spine to upward salute. Clasp hands to forward fold again. Look ahead. Hands on ground. Jump back to plank. Here push down. And lead over to up dog. Then down dog. Look ahead on your inhale to your navel on an exhale. Heels in the ground, tail to the sky, navel to the spine and up, shoulder blades melding down your back. Again, inhale, bend your knees, jump to forward fold. Rise to upward salute. Clasp your hands and fold forward, hinging from your hips. Receive the ground. Look ahead and prepare. And jump to plank. From here push down. Then up dog. Down dog. Bend your knees on your inhale, straighten them on your exhale. Tail up, shoulder blades down your back, spread your toes and fingers, elbows stretched. Now again prepare, look ahead. Inhale, bend your knees and jump to standing forward fold with micro bend in your knees. Roll up to upward salute. From here, clasp your hands, fold forward. Now look ahead and prepare and jump back to plank. From here, we go to up dog, down dog, and relish here in the paradoxes tension and relaxations, foundation and stretching, holding on, letting go, straight, bend, perhaps stretch on tiptoe and down again. All the time, remember to breathe. Now here again, look ahead, breathe in, bend your knees, jump to forward fold, roll up to upward salute. From here, we go to Utkatasana, chair pose, feet together, knees bent, arms up, shoulders down, tail tucked, forward fold, hands on your calves. Look ahead, hands in mat, jump back to plank. From here, push down to up dog, down dog. Prepare your right leg for three-legged dog. Step to warrior one, arms up, shoulders down. Find your balance. Remember your breathing. Return to plank. Push down. Then up dog and down dog. Prepare the left leg for three-legged dog. Step from here to warrior one on left side. Also here, balance. Return to your plank and push down. Up dog, down dog. Deepen the stretch, remembering the basics, especially remembering to breathe. Now from here we prepare, breathe in, look ahead, bend knees and jump. Forward fold, hands on calves, chin to shin. With balance, chair pose, knee bends, arms up, shoulders down and tail tucked. Forward fold, hug your legs, look ahead, hands in the ground, and jump back to plank. From plank, we do push down, and then up dog, down dog, and we prepare yet again. Right leg, three-legged dog. We step to warrior one. Facing the front, arms up, tail tucked, navel in, and breathe. Step back to plank. And from plank we push down to up dog, and down dog. Left leg prepared, three-legged dog. Step to warrior one, left side, facing the front, arms up, tail tucked, navel in, breathing and balance. Step back to plank, push down, up dog, down dog, breathe, find focus, immerse yourself in the dark that you're in. We prepare, bend knees, jump to forward fold, hug your shins, breathe, then chairs pose, bent knees, tail tucked, shoulders down your back, arms up, navel in and up, and feet together. Now hinge from your hips to forward fold, knees with a micro bend and hug your shins. Look ahead, hands on ground, and jump to plank. Push down and push up into up dog and down dog. Right leg, three-legged dog. Step to warrior one, right side. Now step back into plank, push down, up dog, down dog, left leg, three-legged dog, and step from here to warrior one, left side, and breathe. Now step back to plank, push down from here, and up dog, and down dog. Breathe. Inhale peace. Now prepare again. Bend knees, jump to forward fold, and hug yourself. Here, look ahead and sit into chairs pose. Breathe. Find your strength and stability. Fold forward, clasp your legs. Prepare. Look ahead, hands on ground, and jump back to plank. And here, push down, and then push into up dog. Find your down dog. Right leg prepares into three-legged dog. And step to warrior one, right side. Step back to plank. And push down, push into up dog, down dog, left side, left leg, three-legged dog. And then into warrior one. And step back to plank. And push down. An up dog, down dog, and breathe. Breathe in, find your focus here. Tail toward the ground, the sky. Now let's prepare again. Bend knees, gaze to the front, jump to forward fold. And prepare for chairs pose. Feet together. And breathe. Now fold forward and breathe. Gaze ahead. Hands to mat. Jump to plank. From here, push down, find up dog, down dog, right leg prepares for three-legged dog. Warrior one, and try a back bend here. Breathe. And step back to plank. Push down, find your up dog and down dog, left side, three-legged dog. Step to warrior one, find your balance. Here two, try a back bend. Now step to plank. Push down, up dog, down dog. All the basics. Keep your balance. Fingers, toes spread. Breathe. And let's prepare again. With a breath, knees bent, eyes to the front, jump to forward fold. And let's find chair's pose. Rising to upward salute. And then mountain, hands meet at your heart, feet hips width apart. Fold forward, knees a bit bent. Lift your big toes. Grab each with first 3 fingers of each hand. Straighten your legs to a micro bend. Retain a dynamic. The lower back pushing you forwards and into the ground. Feet providing foundation. The arms, shoulders melding up and down your spine. Breathe here. Breathe the tension and the stress away from you. Also here, prepare and gaze ahead, straighten your back, release the toes, and instead place each hand under the respective foot, same as before. Dynamic, melding one way and foundation with your feet, now on your hands. Experiment here with guiding your balance forward. Now with a bend in your knees, gaze ahead and release. Roll up your spine to absolute and mountain. Breathe, tail tucked, navel in. Step right foot back into triangle pose. Right hand to right foot. Left arm up, shoulders stacked. Breathe. Straight back, shoulder blades melting down your back and gaze to upper back hand. Now release and find your center. Make a back bend. Find neutral and then to your left side. Triangle pose. Left side. Left hand to left foot. Right hand pointing up. Shoulders stacked. Breathe. Straight back. Shoulder blades melting down. And it's time to let go. So release and find your center. You're neutral. Make a back bend. And then feet to your right side again. Revolved triangle. Left hand by right foot. Right hand up. Gaze following the upper hand. And here, 2. Let's breathe. And gently release, find your center, and find yourself a back bend. From the back bend, left side, revolved triangle, right hand by left foot, left hand up, eyes following the upper hand. And yet again, let us release and let us find center for another back bend. Moving again to the right side, now extended triangle, right hand by bent right knee, left leans over, and your left arm, your left hand will be your focal point. And let's release and find center for yet another back bend. Then we move again to the left side, extended triangle to the left arm by left foot with bent knee. Right arm leans over in front, and the right hand here will be your focal point for your eyes. And let us release and find our center. Yet another back bend. And this time we go for the right revolved extended triangle. So left hand goes by right foot and twist here. And release and find your center and find yet another back bend. And from here to left revolved extended triangle. So right hand goes by left foot and left knee bend, left arm over your head in a twist. And release again, and find your middle, find yourself a back bend. And from here we prepare for wide-legged forward fold A. Hinge from your hips, straight back, let your hands guide your upper body through your legs if possible. And support your balance with your hands. And here, too, breathe as always. Now slowly rise up to a back bend. And it's time for wide-legged forward fold B. Hands on hips, open chest, shoulders back, melting down. and slowly rising up, releasing yourself into a back bend. From the back bend, it's time to find wide-legged forward fold C. So clasp your hands on your back and hinge forward, folding over yourself without touching the ground with your head. But use your arms as a lever. That will make you have your balance even better. And again, slowly rise up to a back bend. And wide-legged forward, fold D, fold forward, grasp your toes. And if possible, let your head touch the ground as a third foundational point. Your feet are the other two. And from here, release and rise to your center, to mountain pose. From here, it's time to find our way to pyramid pose. So pray your hands on your back, knees in micro bend, pelvic floor activated, navel in. Left leg steps back, weight primarily here for a start, and feet pointing forward. Fold over your right leg, straight leg, gaze to your toe. Your head is a relaxed extension of your neck. And breathe the tension away. Now from here, slowly return, roll up, and change your side. Shift weight from the right leg while folding over the left, having your weight leaning over the left leg. Gaze to your left foot and relax your neck. And from here, slowly return, roll up to mountain pose at the front and prepare for half-bound lotus, standing forward fold. Bend your knees, support your balance with your hands. Right leg in half lotus, right hand binds on the back, grasping the right toe. Left hand in the ground, fold forward. Breathe. And yes, try to relax here. And from here, gaze up, release your right hand, retain your balance and rise up. Change legs, bend your knees, Right hand support your balance, left foot in half lotus. Left hand binds on back to left big toe. Fold forward and breathe here. Now gaze up, release with your hand, and retain balance and rise up to mountain, vinyasa to utkatasana, so upward salute, forward fold, gaze ahead, and jump back. Then push down, find your up dog and your down dog, jump to chair pose, hold it, tail tucked, arms straight, shoulder blades melting down your back, feet together. Now either jump back from here or find yourself the crow pose, Bakasana, and from there jump to plank. Push down, up dog, down dog. Right side, three-legged dog. And find warrior one, right side. Breathe. Find wide legs here, center, and back bend. And from there to warrior one, left side. Around 5 breaths. And it's time for warrior two, left side. And we change to warrior two, right side. And step to plank and push down. Find your up dog and down dog. And prepare. Bend knees, jump a step through to seated Dandasana. Relax your neck. Now breathe into the tensions that you find around in your body. Lift your arms. Let your forward fold begin in your hips, guided by the lower back, ending with your fingers grasping the big toe of each foot, shoulders melting back down. And release and sit up tall, arms up, fold forward again from hips and lower back, this time closing hands around your feet instead of fingers. Breathe further into the stretch. And now release and sit up tall and jump or step back to plank and push down. Up dog and down dog and step or jump to seated. Pavatasana, upward plank pose. Feet in the ground, knees bent, hands behind your seat, lift. Relax your neck as a natural extension of your spine. Shoulder blades melting together, hips up, buttocks relaxed. And find your seat and step or jump back to plank. Push down, up dog, down dog, and step or jump to seated. Right leg folds in half lotus, right arm behind, binding there. Forward fold to your left foot and breathe. Now look up, release, jump back, push down, up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Left leg in half lotus, left arm behind back, binding the toe there. Reach to forward fold over your right leg. And release. Jump back to plank, push down, up dog, down dog, and jump to seated, right leg back. Left toes points to the ceiling, forward fold. And release, jump to plank, and push down, find your up dog, down dog, and jump back to seated, left leg back. Right toes point to the ceiling, fold forward. And release, jump to plank, and push down. And up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Right leg out, forward fold, grasp your left foot. And release and jump to plank. Push down, up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Left side, left leg out, fold over your right leg. And release and jump to plank. And push down from here. Up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. And sit up on your right heel, fold over your left leg. And release. Jump to plank. Push down. To up dog. Down dog. And jump to seated. Left side. Sit on your left heel. Fold over your right leg. And breathe out all the difficulties. And release and jump to plank. And push down, up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Now it's time for Marjanasana. A. Bend your right leg, right buttocks off the ground, and bind your right arm around, inside out. Find and bind your left hand with the right. Breathe. This is one of the 4 train break poses. And release and jump to plank. And push down. Find your up dog and down dog. And jump to seated. Left side. Bend your left leg, left arm around, inside out. Find and bind the right hand. And release, jump to plank, and push down. Find your up dog, and down dog, and jump to seated. Left leg in half lotus, bend your right leg, binding right arm around, inside out. Find and bind left hand on your back and lean forward. Breathe. And release and jump to plank, push down, and up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Right leg in half lotus, same as before, just on the left side. Bend your left leg, binding your left arm around, inside out. Find and bind the right hand and lean forward. And release and jump to plank. And push down. Find your up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Bend your right leg, left arm reaches around the right knee, binding the right hand on your back. Look over your right shoulder, that is your twist. Breathe into this. With your left toes pointing straight up to the ceiling. Now release and jump to seated. Push down. Find your up dog and down dog. And jump to seated. Left side. Right arm reaches around, left leg, left knee, binding the left hand. Look over your left shoulder, that is your twist, and breathe. Right toes pointing straight up to the ceiling. And release and jump to seated. And push down. Find your up dog and your down dog. And jump to seated. Left leg in half lotus. Right leg bends. Left arm reaches around. Binds right hand. Gaze over the right shoulder. And twist. And release and jump to plank. And push down. Find your up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Right foot in half lotus, left leg bends, right arm around, bind. Look over your left and find your twist. And release and jump to plank. Push down, up dog, down dog, and jump to seated. Here's Navasana, boat pose, straight legs, back, straight back, hands reaching for your toes. And from here, sit up tall and gently roll back into shoulder stand, candle pose. Support your lower back with your hands supported by your elbows in the ground. Toes trying to reach skywards. Not the easiest thing without your ability to see. And release and find your way to plank. From there to down dog. And jump to boat pose. Play with your breath and play around with your balance too. And release and roll back to candle, and from candle you flow into plow pose. Careful with your neck, grasp your toes, straighten out your legs and play around with your balance. Take care of yourself and, as always, breathe. From here, push through to plank and then to up dog. Jump to Navasana. I invite you to be playful. Now relax and lie on your back, heels to your buttocks, and lift from here to bridge. Navel in, hip up, buttocks relaxed, hands grasped underneath to lend support. Now gently release and sit up into an active boat pose with your legs moving interchangeably, up and down, up and down. Retain the strength in your tummy, navel in, straight back. Breathe again and release. Lie down, heels to your buttocks, hands by your ears, and rise up to become a wheel. From here, gently, carefully return to lying position, regaining your breath. Now let us pray. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, courage to change the things we can, and wisdom to know the difference, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking, as he did, this sinful world as it is, not as we would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if we surrender to his will, so that we may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever and ever in the next. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Peace be with you. Amen.